this just goes to show how bad, like, the NFL news and media absolutely rips us apart. That this is actually news, and this is actually a big deal. Like, you have a guy in Trey Hendrickson who's coming off a 17.5 sack season last year. And if we're being honest, probably should have had more by the end of the season. You know, that last Browns game could have actually got to a point where he could have tied TJ Watt. Anyway, though, and obviously TJ Watt's currently tied Michael Strahan for the most, could have beat the single season sack record. And it's news that he is one of the best, ranked one of the best by a league personnel. He is one of the best. Like, listen, okay, I absolutely am going to be biased here. But I could still admit that Trey Hendrickson is behind Myles Garrett and behind TJ Watt. I think both of those guys are absolute animals. But I still think Trey Hendrickson is a solid number, I would say number 3. I'd put him as number 3. I might put him at number 4 because there is Micah Parsons, and I don't think I can disrespect Micah like that. Again, I'm going to have, you know, very biased opinion, but Micah Parsons an animal, man. Like, you got to give credit where credit's due. But again, you know, overall wise, they ranked him number 9. And again, I'm not against these 3 being ranked above Trey Hendrickson. I think that's, in all honesty, somewhat logical. I mean, those 3 are absolute animals. Like, you know, if you had Aaron Donald ranked above Trey Hendrickson, I really wouldn't much disagree with that. I'd be like, yeah, that kind of does make sense. I mean, Aaron Donald is also an absolute beast. Hate the guy, but absolute beast of a player. Nick Bosa, okay, yeah. Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson. I don't know if I put Aiden Hutchinson above Trey, but I will say I'm not going to argue that, okay? Donnell Hunter, I feel like Donnell Hunter, man, he's an interesting guy. He is an interesting guy. Josh, and by the way, he actually changed his name from Josh Allen to Josh Hines Allen, is to honor his family, so there's a whole thing behind that. And then Brian Burns, number 10, number 9, Trey Hendrickson. Yeah, I have no problem with this list overall-wise. Knowing me, I put Trey at number 3 or number 4, but I think that's just me being very much biased, I will say. Because I love Trey. I think Trey is one of the best in the league, and I think, you know, his level of play is amazing. But now looking at this list, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I put him above Nick Bosa, Mad Max Crosby. Even thinking about it now, Aiden Hutchinson, probably not. I might put him at number 7. But even then, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. Josh Allen is also an absolute animal. All these players are so freaking good, too. All right, so hold up. I want to see something real fast. Josh Allen. How many sacks did he have last year? Now, again, I know sack doesn't mean how good the player is. Okay, so he had 17.5 as well. So he had 17.5. How much did Donnell Hunter have? God, I don't know why I keep thinking Donnell Hunter is not washed up, but 16.5. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm like, for some reason, blanking out on Donnell Hunter completely. 11.5. Mad Max Crosby, how much did he have? 14.5, yeah. So I'm not really upset with him being ranked number 9, to be honest. I mean, this is a prestigious list, if we're being honest, of players to put him on. Which he deserves it 100%, but it's just, some of these guys, man, they're absolute animals. Yeah, again, like I said, I think, personally speaking, I might have him a tad bit higher. I might have Josh Allen at number 7, and then number 8 be Trey Hendrickson, number 9 be Donnell Hunter, and number 10 be Brian Burns. I might have it kind of ranked like that, but I mean, Again, he's a top 10 in the league for a reason. He's an absolute animal. I know I said that a million times this video, but that's kind of how I consider some of these guys, man. They're beyond humans at this point. Like they get after the quarterback, they make plays, they play on a level that I feel like 99% of humans just can't play on, man. They're absolute beast. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.